The United States may have just entered World War III. The U.S. military forces have conducted a self-defense strike against two facilities in eastern Syria used by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. These precision self-defense strikes are a response to a series of ongoing and mostly unsuccessful attacks against U.S. personnel in Iraq and Syria by Iranian-backed militia. Now, the U.S. has only supplied a few troops and batteries and defense weapons to Israel in this war with Hamas, and this is the first time that the U.S. has actually deployed any sort of bomb or attack on anyone during this war between Israel and Hamas. And these attacks are just a few hours after boots are officially on the ground, as Joe Biden has sent 900 U.S. troops to the Middle East. These units include high-altitude area defense and Patriot batteries, and there are officially 900 troops with their feet on Middle East soil. This is to hopefully strengthen the U.S. force protection capabilities and deter any future attacks, but right now, it is not looking good. Make sure you guys follow me here to stay up to date with everything that's happening.
Okay, this just happening just a short time ago. The United States has conducted multiple airstrikes against Iranian proxies in multiple locations in Syria. So, fighter jets from the United States flew into Syria, bombed several locations. And what does it mean, Iranian proxies? Basically, they are groups or organizations that are run or organized by Iran. So this is a major escalation for the United States now getting involved in the situation. And the United States military, they are saying that they did this because over the past week, there have been more than 16 attacks on the U.S. military in this region. There have been dozens of military personnel who have been injured because of attacks, and now the U.S. striking in Syria. My name is Dave Bondi. Make sure you follow me here on TikTok. In the middle of the night, no matter when it is, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to make you a video and give you the breaking news. Hit the plus symbol right over there to follow me.
It's Thursday, October 26th, 2023, and I have an emergency alert to share with you guys. So I want to just update you on the Middle East and obviously all this activity we're seeing with the Doomsday plane and the two nuclear war command and control planes up in the air today, and then these two bombers leaving Guam has a lot to do with what's going on in the Middle East. Guys, our nuclear forces are on high alert, okay? I personally believe we are at DEFCON 2, and I think we've been at DEFCON 2 for a while now. Now, I have a viewer who lives near Raven Rock, which is the alternate National Military Command Center. This is where our defense officials would go and our top generals during a nuclear war, and they would command our nuclear arsenal from Raven Rock. And so this viewer told me that the last 4 days, they've seen unusual military activity in the area, okay? And a white-colored plane flew over the area, which could have either been an E-4, a Doomsday plane, or an E-6, a nuclear war command and control plane. So according to Politico, citing a Pentagon source, at least 19 American soldiers have been diagnosed with traumatic brain injury as a result of the pro-Iranian militia attacks on U.S. military bases in Iraq and Syria over the last 2 weeks. Okay, I personally believe that there's potentially hundreds of Americans that are being held hostage right now by Hamas in those tunnels underneath Gaza, and there's rumors floating around that the U.S. may pump in some kind of a gas into those tunnels to try to free the hostages. What kind of gas that is, I have no idea. Okay, the Washington Post is reporting that Biden is investigating the possibility of striking Iran's satellites in the Middle East, and that the Biden administration is concerned about attacks on American bases, and they may begin soon attacking the pro-Iranian groups in response. So this is pretty serious, guys, okay? The Iranian foreign minister warned the U.S. of an unimaginable response if its facilities are attacked. If the U.S. strikes Iran and its associated infrastructure, the response will be beyond all imagination, okay? That's what the Iranian foreign minister said, okay? That is crazy, guys. And the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps Deputy Commander-in-Chief Fadavi said, "We have technologies in the military field that no one knows about, and the Americans will know about them when we use them." So last night, the Israeli Defense Forces carried out some kind of significant ground operation in the Gaza Strip involving a number of armored vehicles with mounted infantry and tanks. This operation is claimed to have been much larger and penetrated deeper into Gaza than previous raids.
All right, man. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Of course, Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shah being the true name of His only begotten Son. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Well, you hear it, man. Wars, and of course, what we're witnessing right now, rumors of wars, man. I don't know. I can't sit here and, confirm or deny if these things are really happening over there, because we're not there. We can only go by what we're seeing via the internet, but just sticking with the spirit. If it's not really going down, it's definitely rumors of wars, man. So let me bring this out, and it's all in relation to Bible prophecy, man. We're getting close, and it's exciting times, man. One of my brothers did an epistle a couple days ago, and he mentioned during his lesson just how boring it is, man, especially dealing with the men of Yahweh Shema Shai day in, day out, just doing the same thing, living paycheck to paycheck. Our women are out of order. We can't really raise our kids in righteousness the way we want to. So, I mean, we're just stuck in this rut, man, and we're waiting, all right, for prophecy to unfold, man. It'll get a little bit more exciting, man, for the Lord's hopeful elect. Lord willing, we be in the correct spirit, and the Lord protects us, man. But right now, this ain't it, man. This day in, day out stuff. So this is exciting times that we're living in, man. But we'll bring out these few precepts, man, and I'll leave it at that. First and foremost, I'll bring that out in Matthew the 24th chapter. All right. And we'll start at verse 5. All right. Concerning the answer that Yahushua gave his disciples when they asked him what would be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world. All right. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many, these false prophets. And that's been going on for quite some time, man. False teachers, false prophets, they're all the same. All right. And ye shall hear, and here we are, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, man. Hey, for those that live in Babylon, the great so-called USA, man, plenty of wars they fought, man. All right. So we're definitely in a time of experiencing wars and hearing the rumors of wars. All right. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, all right, Yahweh Shai, because again, we're not saying that we know the exact time when Malak Yahweh Shai is gonna come save this the hopeful elect, man, but we should know the season, and it is getting to be the season as it relates to prophecy right here. Okay. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And we're experiencing all these things on a small level compared to how it's gonna be at the very, very end. All right. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. All right. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Now this is yet to happen to the Lord's hopeful elect, but we're coming into the time where they're gonna persecute the ones that had a fear of the Lord upon them. And Lord willing, Yahweh Bashem shall be with us in the day of our trouble. But you see where we're at in prophecy, okay? And shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, okay? But here we are, man, in the midst of these events that the Lord himself said will precede his second coming, man. So it is a very exciting time for the ones who truly have the spirit of the Lord upon them. Everybody else is in a fearful mode, Then you got a lot of people who puffed up to think they're gonna shoot their way out of this, leaning to their own understanding. And then the rest of the people, okay, they are completely clueless to what's going on. All right, unless it's working their jobs or participating in some type of folly, whether it's watching stuff on TV, watching sports, going out to eat, partying, whatever has you distracted, man. All right, that is why they spend all that money, all right, on entertainment, and that's why they pay those entertainers that money, man, and it's to keep, all right, the majority of the people dumbed down, man, dumbed down, distracted, so that when it hits the fan, they'll have no idea what to do, and they're going to have to lean, all right, to the government, the enemy, all right, take that mark of the beast, because they have no idea, all right, these famines hit, this pestilence hit, they're going to have to go to FEMA camps, they're going to have to lean on FEMA, all right, to feed them and clothe them and shelter them when all these calamities happen, man, because they don't have the fear of Yahweh Shem Shah. They're not built up for this, man. They don't have no wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, when it really comes to biblical prophecy, which we're smack dab in the middle of it. Okay, we'll go on to Luke. Well, yeah, we'll go to Luke. All right, but you hear it, man. Those are rumors as far as I'm concerned till, we really see what's going on. But hey, wars and rumors of wars, man. The Babylon the Great is getting involved, man, physically. Okay. Luke 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore. All right, so we're supposed to be watching. That's what we're doing through the spirit and power Yahweh Shema Shah, and pray always. All right, that's something that we got to do more. I've been trying to pray more, praying that, hey, what's going on in the Middle East, praying to Yahweh Shema Shah, let it be so, if it be the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, for what's going on over there to take us home. I hope that these events that they're talking about leads to bigger events and more chaos happens so that we can go home. Okay, that ye may watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. So those are two things we have to do: watch and pray, watch and pray. So we should be praying that we and the brothers and sisters that have the same spirit that we do are counted worthy to escape these calamities, to escape the wars and the hell that comes with war. All right, the famines, the pestilences. All right, these different the mass shooting, you see all these things are happening more and more. All right. And that's just, what makes the major news concerning the mass shooting. In the hood, quote unquote, it happens all the time. Mass shootings. It happens where I'm at a lot, especially a few years ago, man. It was like the Wild West, man. Things have calmed down because, a lot of them locked up now or in the grave, man. But it was pretty wild where I'm at, man. But this is all in relation to the second coming of Malaki Hawashah. All praises to the King, man. All right, but watching and praying. All right, because it's about to get very, very serious, man. It's a very, very serious time. But again, it is also an exciting time for the ones who truly have faith in Yahweh Hashem Shah, because we ready to go. We ready to show people, hey, we were right. I'm just keep it real. All right, that our God is real. Our God is all powerful, and our God is with us. We're hastening the day that we can show these people that we weren't crazy. All right. That we weren't lames, that they were crazy. They were the actual lames, corny. Spent all this time that the Lord gave in this grace period to get their act together, to, put forth a decent effort in relation to repentance. And what did the majority of our people do? They laughed in our face, man, one way or another. If they didn't literally do it, just blowing us off, acting like they didn't hear us, doesn't matter. They're all in the same category, and they're all going to receive judgment. All right. Now let's go to Ephesians. Now one more precept and that'll be it, man. Straight to the point, man. Burning that midnight oils early in the morning. Ephesians 5:15. See that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Gotta be circumspect, even when they're telling us these things, man, because we know the enemy likes to lie. All right, but it doesn't matter. We know what the Lord said, whether they're lying or telling the truth. We know the events preceding the Lord's second coming must come to pass. So it has to be rumors of wars. It has to be wars. All right, famine, pestilences. All right, we got to be persecuted. All these things must come to pass. So we got to just keep watching and keep our head on the swivel, our spiritual, head on the swivel, man, and not walking around here with our head up our behinds, man, or our head in the clouds. Okay, we're supposed to be wise men. All right, and likewise the women as well. Okay, whether you have a man of the Lord, physically right now, because you got one, if you are the hopeful elect, through the spirit. All right. It just hasn't manifested yet, in the physical. All right. But wise, man, just like this NBA season done started, man, and how I'm just watching and listening to all the people with podcasts and these shows on YouTube and the sports analyst, and how they just talk about sports. And there's nothing wrong with, watching sports. That's not a transgression in itself, just watching sports, man. But the fact that all these grown Israelite men have all this wealth of knowledge concerning sports and entertainment, but they have no idea of the seriousness of the times, man. They have no idea. They man, please, I guarantee you, if you brought up an empty map, these people who have mentioned the name Israel, Hamas, if you brought a map up, okay, I guarantee you they couldn't show you where Israel or any of these other places that they're talking about in the news is even at. All right. So that's in relation to that propaganda. That's all it is, man. They want to touch the minds and the hearts of the people. All right. So that they will be okay. All right. With war and conflict, man. All right. Whatever it is. Same thing gonna be with that mark of the beast, man. They'll start off that way and then they're gonna come in like a madman, sparing none. All right. And it goes on to say, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And it's for, ultimately for his son, Malaki Hawashai, to rule over all these nations, man. All right. But again, before that happens, it's the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, for his word, to manifest. All right. And prophecy to unfold, man. All right. So these things must come to pass. There's no need of, ducking the fade and trying to change what the Lord has said to fit, your emotions, man. It's gonna get ugly in the story. Especially for our people that talk about being a Christian or a believer or a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm from the South. That's something they used to sing in the synagogues where I'm at. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. Mostly women. Mm-hmm. Up in these churches, talking all that, man. But when you start bringing out prophecy to them, oh, they don't want to hear it. You know why? Because they ain't got the spirit of the Lord on them for real. And they're scared out of their freaking minds because they don't know what to do. Okay. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, and not necessarily, strong drink, man, but the spiritual wine, the philosophies of the earth, the wickedness, man, taking, hold of all these different ideologies that will make you drunk and in a stupor. And most of our people, guess what? They are drunk with the wine of Babylon. All right, Babylon the Great. They have no idea. They're too busy trying to do gender reassignment surgeries and teach children all manners of madness, and again with entertainment, and too worried about chasing the bag. All right. And then you got this other group of people that want to pretend like they really know what's going on. Again, the reason why I say that is because man, them people ain't been, these people ain't been. I'm talking about. I mean, in my personal life, a few females I deal with, man, I've heard them time and time again tell me year after year. A lot of females, a lot of men too, that they don't watch the news, man. They're getting this stuff from social media. All right, social media, TikTok, whatever. If they talk about it, that's the only way they'll see. And then I see I pop up and they talking about. I'm the one that'll bring it up, and they'll be like, yeah, the news is crazy right now. Did you hear all this stuff that's going on in the news and with Israel and all that other stuff, man? And like I said, they don't even know where Israel is at. I'm sure. All right, it's very small on the map. you know, it says or be not drunk, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. And that's what we're all doing. The Lord's hopefully elect through the Spirit. All right. We're singing this song unto Yahweh Shema Shai and to each other, man. All right. It's good news. All right. That the King is coming. All right. While everybody else is drunk, all right, with the wine of BS. Okay, giving thanks always for all things unto Yahweh and the Father in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay, so we're doing this through the Spirit. All right, we're praying. All right, we're making these epistles, rebuking each other, police, quote unquote, policing each other up, man, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And giving thanks to the Lord, praying, fasting, and actually, saying Thawada Yahweh Shema Shai for whatever it is, that you feel, all right, that you want to give the Lord thanks for. That should be everything: having a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food, in your stomach, in your house, man, a vehicle if you need it. If you don't, a way to get to and fro. All right, protection from these idiots. All right, protection from the wicked woman. All these things, man. Do we give praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem and Shai for, man? In hopes that the Lord will have mercy and pity upon us, man, because we're all worthy, all right, of grievous deaths, man. But Lord willing, man, a part of our repentance, man, doing what we're supposed to do, being obedient, all right, to Yahweh Shema Shai, coming out the world, all right, to the best of our ability, hearkening to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. And Lord willing, man, we be just fine, man. All right. But in relation to these idiots that want to continue in their wickedness of our nation, because that's all that really matters, the Israelites, the last precept in Proverbs 26 and verse 11. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. And again, that's what I'm saying about our people, man. After giving all this grace, and I ain't saying that the doors of mercy are closed yet, but it's definitely getting to be that time, man. But the majority of our people, I can speak for my family and the people, my AO, they ain't talking about nothing when it comes to, being righteous. All right. With the true spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai upon them. They talk a good game, but hey, the crunch, you can feel it, man, if you got the spirit upon you and you're watching and you're praying, man. But our people have, the majority of them have returned to their vomit, man, which is, again, caused by that drunkenness, that wine of Babylon the Great here, man. They've been drunk off that wine. The Lord shut the world down. All right. Gave everybody ample opportunity. What did our people do? All type of manners of freaking schemes and scams concerning that money that they was giving out. Those PP loans. I don't even know how to say it. P whatever. I ain't get one. All right. So I don't know, but I know they was making a grip, man, off of that. And then I was talking to one of my friends I deal with, one of the females I deal with, and she mentioned how much money she was making from unemployment. She was making more money, not doing nothing when the pandemic hit than she do now, basically. All right, so that they didn't care that it was a pandemic going on or whatever. All they cared about that they was getting money. You think they was, and with that being said, do you think they was hearkening until Yahweh Shema Shah? Oh no, no, no. They was getting more and more cozy with the enemy. That's a psyop. So guess what? When it happens again, it's gonna be more intense with a whole lot more issues. They're gonna take that mark of the beast, man. Just like they took that money, and we all did. But guess what? We're not gonna take that mark of the beast, you know. But they are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Why? Because again, they're drunk. All right, and they return to their folly, and they're not built up for this, man. They're not built up for the real deal, man. They put on a good front. You know, our people are good at fronting. You know what I mean? Pretending, especially the woman. All right, she's the biggest pretender on planet Earth. Our women here in Babylon the Great with all that fake stuff they got going on and acting like they men. All right, but we're coming into a time here pretty soon where the Lord's about to put a screeching halt to all that crap, man. And I personally can't wait. And I know through the spirit that the brothers, all right, the Akyam, Akwath can't wait either, man, because we're ready to be justified, all right, in what we have said, all right. And the Lord, you know, he will justify his elect, man. And that's what this is all about, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. A war is on the horizon, evidently. So buckle your seats and just keep doing what you're doing what you're doing what we doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. And Lord willing, we be just fine. And these idiots, hey man, we'll see them suffer. And guess what? Lord said he gonna mock when that calamity come, man. So we'll be built up through the spirit, all this training that we done went through. And yeah, man, we're gonna mock, you know, these idiots, man, that didn't listen to us. Look at all the judgment that's happening, man, that the brothers are testifying. Brother Polite, right, locked up in jail, all that shit he was talking about, the man of Great Millstone. All right, these other individuals that have, you know, been laid to rest, that was scoffing and mocking, all right, talking ill of the prophets. And every brother has his own testimony. Heard a good testimony today from a brother concerning judgment, swift judgment, 24-hour judgment. Matter of fact, 24-hour turnaround. You know, the brother mentioned a individual did him wrong, all right, and the Lord dealt with him within 24 hours, man. All right, this is great. I got my own testimony. Hey, the Lord be bringing judgment for those ones that offend us, man. Don't think that they got away scot-free, man. All right, just be patient and know that vengeance is you know, and revenge is Yahweh Shema Shah. We just got to be patient, and guess what? The Lord is going to, you know, bring his vengeance first and foremost through Malak Yahweh Shah, and Lord willing, you know, through us as well, man. And we'll bring, you know, some power upon this earth like they ain't never seen before. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Amen. Buckle up. Shalom.